Hey everybody, it's me Tracy, and I just thought that I would come on again and make a video. It's been a minute. I know that I have not been consistent at making hair videos and things like that, or just videos in general, just kind of telling you guys what's up with me. One, I purchased a house, and so I am remodeling it, and that's been like a bear. It's been a beast. But, I'm kind of still enjoying that journey too. So, yeah. But today's video, I'm going to just kind of be venting a little bit. Kind of just telling you guys how I've been feeling lately about my curly hair. I have been wearing my hair in its curly state probably for about 9-10 years. And I started making YouTube videos like back in 2010, I think was like my first one. And it was all good. It's been interesting with the whole curly hair journey. And just, learning about your hair and how to do it and all that kind of stuff. And learning about your texture and all that. And most of you guys know that when I first started this whole thing, I really had been into the curly girl method. So I was all in with, no shampoo, conditioning, washing only, deep conditioning, all that. And for the most part, I pretty much still do that. But I have altered, my hair a little bit in the aspect of what I use in my hair. I do use shampoo. It's low lathering, but I have just been finding that over the years I would definitely have to clarify my hair at least once a month or at least every other month with using just a conditioner type of wash. Even if it had surfactants in it, it still builds up on the hair and it weighs the hair down. So for me, I would still have to clarify with a light clarifier of some sort. Sorry for the background noise. I'm outside at my mom's house where I come every weekend. But anyways, back on topic. Yeah, so I started washing my hair in shampoo and conditioner. And you know what? It's doing just fine. But really, as I continue on with this journey, it's just been interesting because I've been like, okay, I don't know if there's anybody else out there who has, started getting their hair cut using the Diva method of style of cutting. I was going all the way to the Bay Area to get my hair cut. And I've been consistently going there for about 5 years. And in the beginning, it was great. I liked it. I liked the way my hair was. But what I really didn't like was the price. Okay? The price was interesting. Because I kind of felt like we're getting ripped off. Because it's $150 to get your hair cut, washed, styled, and conditioned. Or I should say washed, conditioned, and styled. And then you're getting your trim, which is really just like a pruning. And then you can't say, oh, well, I just want to make my appointment just for a trim only. No need to wash it, because they make you wash your hair anyway before you come in. So, because they want to see how your curls all naturally fall and all that stuff, right? Well, so, yeah, you have no choice. So you're locked into the 150, really 160 if you're tipping. And then considering the fact that I was having to drive over an hour plus pay parking to get to this salon, with toll being $10 and then, turning around and paying $12 in my gas tank for gas, that was just getting expensive. And yeah, some people may say, oh, well, you're only going like twice a year. That's true. But if I was just getting a regular haircut with my old hairstylist, I would not be paying that much money, with getting the same thing. Granted, I was getting my hair pressed back then, but let's just say even if I wasn't, I'm still getting it washed, conditioned, and styled, and a trim as normal. And I would not be paying that much. A trim is usually about $30. So I kind of feel like, this whole curly girl method, I feel like we're getting ripped off or discriminated against for having curly hair. Because now you have all these people coming in with this specialized technique. You know what? Miss me with that specialized technique stuff. You got tons of techniques for cutting hair. You got freeform. You got the diva cut. You got precision cutting. I mean, it's just a different style or a different technique of cutting hair. Either you can do hair or you don't. You can't. You know what I'm saying? But to say, oh, I'm going to charge you extra because I got this specialized training for your type of hair. I'm just not feeling that. I'm just not feeling it. And so in the last couple of years, I had really been feeling some kind of way every time I would have to go get my hair done. Now I technically love going to the dentist, never have a problem. But some people, they just hate going to the dentist. That's how it had started to get for me, where I was hating going to get my hair done or hating to get my hair trimmed. Now, some people might say, well, why don't you just trim your own hair? Because I don't want to. Plain and simple. I don't want to. I want somebody, I can't see the back of my head. I don't want to be holding up a mirror to try to cut it. And yeah, so I would rather have somebody else do it. That's a professional. And get a second pair of eyes to, look at my hair. Because that's what people that are in cosmetology and stuff like that, that's what they go to school for. So, just like I'm not going to, try to self-diagnose myself, I'm going to go to a doctor. I feel like the same thing for my hair. There's people that do professions that are trained, in a profession or a trade. And yeah, so that's why I don't trim my own hair. So anyway, here recently, I was looking at somebody's hair at work and I was saying, girl, who cut your hair? And she told me she was going to Ulta. I'm like, wait, what, Ulta? Because your hair is on point every single time you have to get it cut. So I decided I was going to make an appointment with the same girl that she went to. This girl is not, diva certified or whatever. She just has her own style of cutting hair based on the training that she has received. But she knows how to cut curls. But when I made my appointment, I happened to make it. They mistakenly gave me the wrong person because it was two people in the shop with similar names. So I happened to get another lady. And I was quite surprised when I sat in the chair because I was kind of surprised at what she was telling me as she was self-examining or examining my hair. And she was saying how, it felt good or whatever. And she had this interesting technique for seeing if your hair has split ends. Anyway, she told me that I had split ends in my hair. But based on what I had told her of how well I take care of my hair, there was no reason why I should have split ends. You know what, you guys? I feel the same way. It's no reason why I should have split ends when I don't use combs. I sleep on satin pillowcases. I take all these precautions. I don't use towels. I deep condition my hair once a week. I do all this stuff taking care of my hair. I get it trimmed. And you mean to tell me I got split ends? Well, that's still, to be determined. And I sent a couple of emails out to some people that I know that do hair professionally. Rachel CPR, if you're watching this video, you have a message in your inbox. And so, yeah, take a look at it and see what you think, because I'd love to hear your opinion. But oh my God. Anyway, she did my hair good, you know. Granted, she didn't use the diva technique. She cut my hair like my old hairstylist used to cut it, which was wet. I do see the difference in the types of cutting. But I like the fact that my hair is like even, especially in the back. Because sometimes after I get my hair cut with the diva cut, it looks great when they do it, but then when I go back and do it myself, I don't like the way my hair is falling in the back of my head because it's not even. So I have like long pieces and it just kind of look broke off, and I can see through my hair and all that stuff. And you guys may have seen some of my previous videos where I talk about how I don't like how you can see through my hair. Well, I don't have that with this. And this is only visiting her like one time. But yeah, I feel discriminated against, and I'm just wondering if anybody else out there feels the same way about their curly hair, that because you have curly hair, you got to pay extra, you know, to get your hair trimmed, especially if you want to go to somebody who calls themselves a curl specialist. I'm not feeling that. Either you can do my hair or you can't. You know, I've seen some hairstylists, there's a couple of them out there, who, you know, they actually have the nerve to have pictures up. And it says, if you got this texture hair, it's going to be $12 for a trim. If you got this texture hair, it's going to be $20. If your hair is this texture, it's going to be $30. All the way up to $250, depending on how tightly coiled your hair is. Really? That's discrimination in the curl world. I'm not feeling that at all. And so, yeah, granted, the shop I was going to or whatever, or hair salon I was going to was black owned, but it's very diverse, and I still think it's a ripoff. Do they do a good job? Yeah, they do. But am I happy about how much I'm paying? No, I'm not, because I still think that it's too expensive. So yeah, it's too expensive for what you're getting. I'm not coming in there getting my nails done, my feet done, and hair. You know, I ain't even getting a massage. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's what this video is about. And I'm just, like, wondering if anybody else feels the same way I feel. You know, and if it's true that I have split ends, which I can't see the split ends in my hair looking at it myself, I don't see any split ends. So that's why I kind of say, I don't really know if what she was telling me was correct, or if she was just trying to make me feel comfortable about her cutting style. So, and how she cuts curly hair. She did wear her hair curly too. She was naturally curly as well. And I'm happy with, you know, the work that she did. But yeah, so anyway, I'm sorry that this video was long, y'all. I just came out here to just kind of vent a little bit, because this whole curl world stuff business, not that I'm gonna go back straight or anything like that, I'm just saying, hey, they tripping. Hello? Do anybody else feel like that? Because they tripping for real. Because I feel like that. All right. Peace, two fingers. I'll talk to you guys next time on the next video.